All right, welcome everybody. The Colonel is here to give you the world's greatest watch market update. Unbelievable but true. We're going to be reviewing some of the finest watches on the planet. Unbelievable but true. Uh, Lo siamo pronti? Yes. Il mercato dell'orologio è morto, incredibile, ma vero. Ok, ciao a tutti. We got the tomato can. No, you are not povero. The Rolex GMT is, you are, tu, come per italiano, molto aristocratico, ricco e bello. Yes. Looking for window to look finestra, le care, le care di finestra del Rolex. The finestra del Rolex. Okay, so let's get into this, my friends. We're gonna get into the watch market update. Unbelievable but true. We have some incredible time machines here. Let me see. Is this working? Oh no, it's not working. Oh my God! Wait. Unbelievable but true. Hold on. We have a technical difficulty here. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Andiamo. Okay. Hey, gentlemen, and I mean gentlemen, we're going to start off. We got some heavy hitters. This show is all about the heavy hitters and no shitters. That's right. We bring you the best watches from all over the world, the best collectors that collect the unbelievable but true. And again, heavy hitters, no shitters. Let's hit it off with the Patek Phillipe Nautilus, the perpetual calendar, 5740, con dial the Tiffany dial. Now this, it's hard to say what is this worth today. This is of course white gold Tiffany dial. You know, you probably can get the regular 5740 for about 200 grand. I think 175 is the retail price. But you know, the watch market is dead at the moment. Unbelievable but true. And this is, of course, the Tiffany dial is the highly desirable model. Now, again, gentlemen, you know, I've told you I'm not a fan of the Nautilus. I think it's a slightly dated design, but look, I had one of these on my wrist, and I got to tell you, it felt amazing. Unbelievable but true. It looked amazing on my wrist. I would love to own one. Of course, it is waterproof. You can go swimming it. De piscina. Andiamo de piscina con Nautilus. Unbelievable. So this is, again, this is here. We got 240 grand. I think the prices are coming down. If you want a perpetual calendar from Patek Philippe, 3940, 50 grand, you can get one. Actually, you know what? There's some other perpetuals from Patek that are sleepers. There's some sleepers in that market, and you can find some really good sleepers. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your nasty and vicious comments down below. What do you punters think of this? Let's move forward. Cartier de Santos, gold, oro, tutto oro. Now this is, this is a classic from the 80s, the 90s, really the 80s. This is an 80s classic. I believe Gordon Gekko in the movie Wall Street had one of these. This is a classic watch, perfect size for, a gentleman. Now, gentlemen, the watch market is dead. Don't let these Muppet boiler room tomato can channels out there fool you. These Muppet boiler room channels on the internet, they're telling you that Cartier is hot. It's hot. They're trying to pump up Cartier. Listen, this is it's a fugazi, okay? Don't be a cafon. Don't be a stunad. The Cartier market is, they're trying to hype it up. Don't fall for the scam. Now, this watch, you can probably pick this up for, I think these numbers are high. I think you should be paying no more than $15,000. That's right, 15,000 maximum. Last year, these were like 8 to 9 grand. That's right. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable, but true. Now, moving forward, moving ahead, andiamo. Unbelievable time machine, gentlemen. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual. This is the classic to end all classics. Sadly, this is too big of a size. It's about 42 millimeter as a Royal Oak. We've got the beautiful blue dial. A little too big for my wrist. I can't pull this off. But look at this fine gentleman of wealth and taste, matching with a gray sweater. This is a fine wrist shot over here from Palex. Let's move ahead. Now, again, look, I'm not a snob here. You know, we have from the high to the low. We even have something for the hoi polloi, which is the Glashutte, or Glashutte, the CQ. Now, I think this is an amazing watch. I had one of these on in the two-tone, stainless steel and gold. Size is about 39 millimeters. And you know what? I think it's an amazing watch. You got the beautiful lume. I think it compares amazingly to the Submariner, the King Tut, the Bluesy. I'm wearing one on my wrist right now. You'll notice it's got the date window. Look at that date window. It's blue. The build quality of this watch is amazing. I mean, really, it's really incredible. The blue dial is stunning. It's just right. The size is just right. If it's too small for you, they make a bigger one at 43 millimeter or 42. It's huge. But this one is 39 millimeters or 38, whatever it is. It's just right. It's got a great nylon strap. And again, I like the nylon strap with the deployant. It's really amazing. Unbelievable. It's much better than the steel. They really, here's the thing. Look, if you're going to get one of these, you don't want to get the steel bracelet. Their steel bracelet it just looks cheap. When you have, look, if you have it on a steel bracelet, people are going to think you're wearing like a Timex or something. When you have it on this blue nylon strap, it actually is a good look. And this is coming from Time to Dial here. Unbelievable, but true. Now listen, this, I tell you, this Glashutte, I think this is, well, actually, I'm sorry, you have a GMT, no, not the Submariner. Yeah, I think there's a great alternative to the Submariner. And look, on a steel watch, you could probably get it for 6 grand, maybe less. Now, market potential. This is not, look, it's a difficult thing. When you have a Submariner, you could probably get a steel gold. It would be what do you call it? Probably 7 grand, maybe. So it's hard to say. How do you compare? I don't know. What do you punters think? What do you nasty, vicious punters think of this? Would you rather get a Glashutte like this watch, amazing time machine, for 6 grand, or pay a little bit more, maybe 8 grand, and you'll have a Rolex Submariner Bluesy? Maybe it'll be just the head, just the head, no bracelet, and you can put it on a rubber strap. What do you punters think? What would you do? To me, it's a very it's a difficult choice. It's a difficult choice. Lady, yes, sir. Canada, yes, Canada, unbelievable. What a shithole country. You should leave. You should absolutely leave. Rose gold GMT. Molto bello. CHNR. CHNR. What is that? CHNR. I don't. CHNR. Che cosa? CHNR? Beh, rose gold, GMT, per me GMT più bello, no bracelet, no bracelet, strap. For me, the gold, if you have the, the old gold, the old too much, troppo oro is, it's too, you look like a cafone. Unless you have a good tan, you need the right look to pull that off. So for me, I would wear a GMT or any gold Rolex on a strap. That's for me. Uomo or bianco. Do you factor service? If you listen, cyanide. If you have to ask about service costs, it's not for you. It's not for you. This is for aristocratico, uomo aristocratico. Yes, the two-legged beaver. I understand this. Capisco. Two tones. Oh yeah. Steel gold is the way to go. I think. Look, steel gold Rolex, way to go. Yeah, I like the strap. I like a leather strap. You know what? I think, again, I'm a fan of straps. The only problem with the 40 millimeter is you want the gold Rolex buckle. It's hard to find a real one, and especially if it's the size of the strap. It's kind of like it's difficult on the 40 millimeter, right? So you can get the buckle, it fits on a 36, on a 40. It's hard to say, but it's difficult. A real gold Rolex buckle is like going to be like $500, maybe $400, and you want a vintage one. You want one that's been used, banged up. There's a bunch of fake ones out there you can probably get for like $20. Now, but they don't look good. They look like brass. Now, again, why do I like the strap? I like the strap because you have different things. You can do a crocodile, also again. If you go to Jean Rousseau, right? They have a Jean Rousseau. They make the straps, custom straps. Again, you want to go custom because they get crazy colors. There's one in New York. There's one in Paris. I think there's one in London also. Or if you want to go really beautiful crocodile, Camille Fournet in Paris. Unbelievable, incredible. And also, the best look, G-Mark, I get for you, come per italiano, Stingray, Glashutte, Stingray Chagrin. Unbelievable, crazy colors. It looks great. Exacto. Allora, okay, let's go. Andiamo. Okay, so CQ. Listen, I'm not getting paid by these Glashutte people. Fucking Hitler's favorite watch company. By the way, these guys who make the Langazon, it's the same shit. It's the same company. Langazon, Glashutte, it's the same garbage. It's the same. They were basically extinct. Up until the East Germany was in 1990. It's all the stuff is they're reviving these brands, but look, it's great quality. It's great quality. I hate those big stupid windows that they have, the big date window. It's got too much of that Nazi look, that 1930s Hitler look with a big date window that they have on the Langenzon and the Glashutte, and unbelievable but true. By the way, if you have a Soviet era Vostok watch, that's made from Glashutte parts, because the Soviets, when they came into Germany, they took everything with them. They took all the watch machinery and parts back to the Soviet Union as reparations. That's right. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable true. Okay, my friends, let's move on. Let's move on here to the next heavy hitter. Oh, this is okay. Oh, this is unbelievable. Now, this is a man of wealth and taste. What a beautiful wrist shot. You have a yellow gold Rolex day date 36. This is like a little bit older meteorite dial. Look at this is the meteorite dial with the diamonds. Now, listen, I hate the little diamonds. I'm not a fan of the baby diamonds Like I like the 40, the Rolex date 40. That's got the beautiful baguettes. But this guy pulls off. This is a Japanese guy, a Japanese collector. And look at this. And he's got the bracelet. This is sprezzatura. Sprezzatura. Questo sprezzatura. He's got the bracelet with the diamonds. It's a little, it's, listen, it's not, you got to have the right, not everybody can pull this look off. Not everybody can pull this off. It's amazing. It's unbelievable, incredibile ma vero, incredibile, unbelievable. This is the look. Now again, they have this one also in rose gold, which I think is a better look. The date 36 rose gold with a meteorite dial. This was a yellow one, yellow gold. The rose gold one I think is a little more modern. And again, you want to get these. They make ones, I've seen ones with like sort of like a teardrop, which looks kind of disgusting. You don't want that one. That looks like schifuzza. Okay, andiamo. Okay, here we go. Audemars Piguet, titanium. Royal Oak Tourbillon titanium. Now this collector, he's got some heavy hitters. This guy has some heavy hitters. That Patek Perpetual, the Nautilus, that's same guy. Same guy. Nicely paired here with the blue sweater. This looks like a what is it? Loro Piana. Okay, unbelievable time machine. Now again, Audemars Piguet. Listen, Mercato Orologio del Audemars Piguet. It's dropping molto veloce. It's dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. That's right. It's dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants on Epstein Island. That's how fast the Audemars Piguet market is dropping. I'm a little concerned about the potential for the future because, look, they're kind of going a little bit all over the place. Listen, the watches are unbelievable, but I think they've pissed off a lot of people. They've had a lot of stupid, goofy releases, novelty stuff with Spider-Man, Black Panther, all this nonsense. The Code 1159. I mean, the people are nasty. They're scumbags. You ever go into cadere, è vero? Sì, troppo. You go into any of their boutiques, they're absolute scumbags. Audemars Piguet, the obnoxious people. So I'm a little bit concerned. I would not buy a new Audemars Piguet. That's right. I am boycotting Audemars Piguet because they're racists. I'm only sticking to vintage pieces. That's right, vintage, not buying anything new. Don't buy new from Audemars Piguet. Unbelievable, but true. Listen, Audemars Piguet is, I believe it's dead money. Okay, I don't see any upside potential. The beautiful watches, no question. But the market is dead. La commedia è finita. La commedia è finita. Capisco? Okay, next here we got 13. We're going to be showing you 13 unbelievable time machines from all over the internet. This is a curated, that's right, the highly curated selection that the Colonel is giving you. The Colonel is giving you a highly curated selection of, unbelievable taste here. Oof, unbelievable. Now, this is the Audemars Piguet Perpetual Calendar. Now, of course, they make this in, the basic version, basic Cartier Perpetual, the basic Perpetual. By the way, I was looking to get one of these a couple of years ago. I know everybody says, a couple of years. Yeah, well, 2 years ago, $8,000. Now, okay, basic gold, the gold case, $8,000, because I was looking for a Perpetual Calendar, and I was looking, there's, at the time, here were the options at the time. This exact same watch, except just no diamonds, no bling bling, just the gold case. They were about 8 to 10 grand. Okay, and I was making offers. I was looking for the right one with the right bracelet, with the right buckle. I wanted a deployant on a crocodile strap, and a lot of them didn't have the deployant. They were pin buckle, or the dials were. You got to get the right one, right? So I missed a couple. I missed a few. And But my other options at the time was, okay, this was 8 grand. The Patek 3940, which is the absolute classic, was about 40 grand for the gold case, full set, about 40 grand, 45 grand maybe. And also JLC, Jaeger Le Coultre, had a perpetual, I mean, not as refined, obviously, and that one was about 10 grand or so, 12 grand. But yeah, so those perpetuals, the Audemars perpetuals, and they were dead forever. It was dead money forever. And all of a sudden, they went up. They doubled like overnight. I mean, and they're very, I don't know, they're delicate watches. Yeah, troppo. But it's yeah. This is listen. You have to be like a Sultan of Brunei. This is it's a little bit too much. Capisco. But yes, okay. What do you punters think? Leave your vicious and nasty comments below. Okay, we are moving forward. Here we go. Now, this is an unbelievable watch. One of my, I love JLC, Jaeger Le Coultre, Reverso Tribute Chronograph. Now, this is rose gold. Now, this guy had bad pictures here. Chrono guy, because he's showing you the front and back, right? You're getting two for the price of one. You got $2 on this. So it's the front is beautiful chocolate dial with the rose gold, and JLC makes unbelievable dials. I mean, really, they make really incredible dials. Now, do I need a chronograph? I mean, do I need a chronograph? I don't know. I think it's the dumbest thing out there. But this chrono, the dial is great. I mean, look, they have. Also, the problem is they're a little bit big. I think some of them run a little bit too big, so it's it's not for everybody. But great value. And again, gentlemen, the watch market is dead. Do not pay retail, okay? Don't be a window licker. Don't be a tomato can. Don't be a lollipop sucker, okay? Don't leccare finestra, okay? No leccare finestra. You need a discount, used only. This price that's up here, 30 grand, I think you should be paying 25 grand. This is dead money, okay? Dead money. JLC is dead money. Beautiful watches. So if you're buying it, buy it because you love it. It's dead money. Unbelievable, but true. Mangiare crayon. Okay, andiamo. Okay, here we go. This is for all you punters, all you hoi polloi. This is for the hoi polloi, the punters out there, the plebeians. But the Rolex Datejust 41, I think, is one of the best watches out there. Unbelievable, but true. This, in my opinion, is one of the best watches you can get right now. Now, these prices. I think, again, listen, the market is dropping fast. Don't be a window licker. Don't be a lollipop sucker or tomato can. I believe by the summer you'll be able to get this exact watch with the green dial for $9,000. That's right, $9,000, perhaps $9,500 at the most. Datejust 41. It's a classic look. I love these beautiful markers. It's luminescent. It's big. It's beautiful. It's classic. It's clean. It's a clean look. Now, You can also get this with the smooth bezel, not the fluted. And the oyster, you can't go wrong. It's a very different look. I think the oyster or the Jubilee, but you get that smooth bezel, is beautiful. I mean, this is incredible. Okay, now this is not for everybody. And this is coming from a heavy hitter. This guy is a heavy hitter, big vintage collector, and we got some vintage pieces here. We got some vintage pieces here. This is, I don't know the name. I don't know the proper name of this. This is like a 70s. It's like a knockoff of the Ellipse, Audemars Piguet. Actually, is this white gold? I can't tell. I think it's white gold. But those markers, they're lapis lazuli. I think they're a little bit. It's a funky look. It's a funky look. And the price, I don't know. The price could be all over the map because this is not for everybody. This really is like, I mean, it's a funky look. It's like the Bhagwan Rajneesh. If you look at any of the videos on YouTube, the Bhagwan Rajneesh, Osho, the Indian guru with 100 Rolls Royces, this is a watch he would wear. Unbelievable. Okay, gentlemen, we are wrapping up. We're coming in towards the finish line right now. We're coming in towards the finish line. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You smash the like button, and don't be a tomato can or a window licker. So this is a vintage piece. I'm showing this because it's a nice piece. Look, I think this is the way. I think this is the way a GMT should be worn, right? Like, I think it's a good look. No, GMT. This is a brown chocolate doll, which I think is nice. You put this on even a suede strap. I think it would look amazing. I think a suede strap would be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here we go, gentlemen. We are coming in to the final watch of the day. The final watch of the day. Unbelievable but true. But this show, we got to wrap up here. Leave your vicious, nasty punter comments, questions below. Yes, it's an unbelievable time machine. Now, they're pricey. Would you pay 45 grand? I know the prices are kind of, look, these vintage Rolexes, I think it's like a minefield. I don't really believe, you really like, I don't know. It's the prices are all over the map. It's the dials. People swap out dials. They do all sorts of stuff. It's a minefield. So if you're buying one of these vintage pieces, go as cheap as you can because the odds are you're gonna get molested. Okay, molesta. You're gonna get molesta. So again, this is really like an absolute minefield. So go for the cheapest piece you can get. Yeah. A date, I think is an unbelievable deal. Date. You can get them as cheap as, you can get one with a champagne dial or one of the basic dials for like, 8 grand, head only, just on a strap, or maybe even, no, I think only head only. Yeah. Just the case, no bracelet, for 8 grand. And, there's a lot of, they're very versatile. I think the date on a strap is unbelievable. Okay. So here we go, gentlemen. Are you ready for this? We're closing. We're coming in to the final. I hate this watch. Not for me. I hate FP Journe. It's garbage, in my opinion. Overrated. But I have it because, people, all you window lickers, you lollipop suckers, you crayon eaters, you love those FP Journe, which is the hyped up hype. To me, I think FP Journe is like the Frank Muller. I mean, really, it's unbelievable how much in common Frank Muller has with FP Journe. Okay, I think Frank Muller, I think he was a crack or cocaine addict. I mean, he liked to party. Okay, as the kids call it, he liked to party, right? I don't know if he was smoking crack or just coke, but yeah, this guy, these Swiss watchmakers, those Swiss, you got to understand, it's in the winter, it's brutal. It's brutal. It's gray, it's cold, they're sitting at home. You're working you're working with like a little magnifying glass in front of your eyes, a loop all day. You go nuts. You got to do coke and hookers and what's the crazy. It's natural. I think it's normal. I think any of these Swiss watchmakers, it's not like smoking crack and on the weekend, yes, checking into a suite, and with a bunch of hookers and smoking crack, like certain people. We're not going to mention any names, but yeah, it's yeah. So that was Frank Mueller, and from my understanding is FP Journe likes to party also a little bit. I don't know what his drug of choice is. I don't know if he's a cocaine cowboy or whatever, but I think the guy likes to have a good time. I can imagine him with Anthony Farrer. Again, what I hate about the FP Journe, let me tell you what I hate about these watches. I'll tell you what I hate about these watches. I hate the hands. I think they're ugly. Those hands are disgusting. They're skiffoods, and the dials. Okay, they got interesting, whatever, but it's a little bit too. I think they're a bit too busy with too much writing. I mean, come on, the invented it's brutto, troppo brutto, schifoods. It's this is a watch. FP Journe is basically for window lickers, lollipop suckers, and crayon eaters. Unbelievable but true, gentlemen. The watch market is dead. FP Journe is one of the most overhyped pieces that is the most vulnerable to a massive correction. And apparently Journe himself, the El Maestro, he was at a dinner, some sort of watch collector dinner with all the window lickers. That's right, there was a window liquor dinner. Unbelievable but true. They get all these window lickers, they get them to a restaurant, and they feed them crayons. So FP Journe, they feed them a bunch of crayons, and they maybe give them a little bit of wine. And apparently FP Journe, something happened. We don't know if he said some things that were there we go, racist, racist, or sexist, racist. It's unbelievable these days. You can't say anything. I mean, people, they don't have any sense of humor. It's unbelievable. I mean, listen, I don't care what this is. So apparently people said, oh, something happened, or he grabbed somebody's cock. I don't know. Listen, some of these Swiss guys, it's that's what they do. One of these guys, I understand, one of these guys was at a bathroom. He reached and put his hand down a guy's pants and grabbed his cazzo. Grabbed his cazzo. And so who knows what's going on with this guy? But listen, these little scandals, whatever. Look, the problem is it's a very, very overhyped market. The emperor has no clothes. Okay, the emperor has no clothes. Okay, wake up! Don't be a crayon eater or a lollipop sucker. This is a piece of shit, garbage. Not this. This is a piece of shit. It's garbage. Smash with. Listen. What you want to do is get this fully insured. And you leave it in a place where you have neighborhood is not so safe. Maybe you'll get robbed. You collect the insurance. You whatever. Listen, the Journe is very dangerous. This is the most overhyped. This is like this thing's very, 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 very dangerous, and likely to go to zero. Now, gentlemen, and I mean gentlemen, let's go to the final. We got the final. Of course, we got to close out with the Rolex. Unbelievable but true. This is, of course, the date 40 with the chocolate dial. This is coming from, actually, this is a dealer, some Belgian guy, House of Time on Instagram. Yeah, whatever. This is bullshit. Gentlemen, this price is too high. I think this watch will be 35, 32 grand and dropping. That's right. And dropping a little bit more. The price of these day-date 40s are going to be dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants at an Arkansas farmhouse, than Bathhouse Barry's pants in a Chicago bathhouse. Rolex day-date 40, beautiful watch. But they're making millions of them. Okay, they're making millions. Okay, literally. Don't be a lollipop sucker or crayon eater. That's right. Vero. It's la commedia è finita. Like the Pagliacci. Come Pagliacci says, the commedia è finita. Okay, so the market, the mercato orologio è morto. It's dead. It's incredibile ma vero. Okay, this beautiful watch. Now, if I were to get this, I would get this with a baguette. That's right, chocolate with the baguette diamonds. The baguette indexes, it's unbelievable. The baguettes. Now, here's the problem. The problem is at night, you can't see what time it is. With this, these are luminescent. So you got to make a choice. It's a tough, these are first world problems. These are first world problems that we have. Do you get the loomed indices like this example here? Questo, ecco qua. Or do you get the diamonds, diamond baguettes, which is an unbelievable look. Same, a little bit more money, a couple of grand more. But I believe this watch is going to be 35 grand by the summer. Look, you remember, look, day dates were always at a discount, 20% minimum. And, I think this, like right now, these are probably, this is high. I think I made a mistake here. This is probably, I'm being generous. This is like a 35 grand watch. Unbelievable, but true. 35 grand, and it's floating face down in the piscina. Morto in the piscina. It's unbelievable. Now, if you were to get a date, if you need to get this out of your system, don't be a crayon eater. You got to get these at a discount. I think all of them will be 35 grand, the good ones. Now, you want maybe this. The chocolate is beautiful. With the baguettes, it's beautiful. The rose, this is rose gold. The rose gold with the green dial is, what do you call it? The shiny one, not the flat. That unbelievable. That's the one you want to get. Or the meteorite, white gold meteorite. Now, me personally, I was looking for the white gold meteorite. Last few, the prices were crazy, to the moon. The prices were unbelievable, and I'm still looking. I'm waiting. Prices are dropping. They're dropping a little bit more, and they're going to be dropping. It's flow. The market is absolutely dead, especially for, look, any new model of Rolexes. You gotta realize, look, these are mass production watches. Okay, these are mass produced watches. This is not, look, when you have these like vintage pieces, here's the thing with vintage, right? When it comes to vintage, if you see one out there, the price is decent, you got to get it, because it's going to be, usually it's one of a kind. Why do I say that? Because look, when you have an example like this, right? This is more mass market, but when you have like an Audemars Piguet, something like this vintage piece, they didn't make that many, especially with that type of dial. There might be only 20 or something. And the odds of you coming across one like that in the same condition, okay, because again, the condition is everything. And these vintage pieces, how many of them are in good condition? Okay. Or something like this. It's hard to find them in the vintage pieces in good, again, this is more mass produced, right? But Again, these are a little more popular. You get these more. Again, Rolex is a factory. Okay, they're making millions. But when you get vintage pieces, if you find one, that's the only time you gotta get it, because the odds of you coming across another one are small, very small. Sometimes you're gonna pay a little more. You're gonna pay $1,000 more, whatever the number is. But as Warren Buffett says, quality is remembered long after price is forgotten. White gold, vintage date. Oof. Howlite. What the hell is a howlite? What is howlite? Let me see. Howlite dial. What is a howlite dial? Let me look this up here. Let me be a Bobby Google here. What the hell is a howlite dial? Let me look this up. Howlite. Is that white? Oh, it's a stone. I'm looking. Pass. It's a hard pass. The Colonel has a hard pass on the howlite. I think if you want to get a day date 36, a marble. Yeah, it's too. You know what I don't like about it? It's too cold for me. It's too freddo. It's too cold. I like something a little more warm that looks more rich. Okay, I want something that looks rich and aristocratic. Aristocratico. I need something that's has a warm look. I think a white marble dial is it's a little too cold. I would get shit. I don't think okay, so I have one in a blue dial. Okay, I got the blue dial with just indexes, stick markers. What else is there? You can do the basic champagne, which is easy to get. That's people think it's that's the basic one, but on a strap, it's very versatile. Detroit. I feel bad for you. Oof. You sure you want to wear this watch in Detroit? Yeah, no, the white is too. It's not. It's different things for different people. Some guys are into some guys are into blondes, some guys are into midgets, some guys are into lady boys, other guys are into whatever, right? It's who am I to decide, right? As the Pope says, who am I to judge? Malachite with CHIT. Yeah, you got to learn to spell, my friend. No, yeah, this is what do you call it? The malachite dial is beautiful. The malachite, I think those are a little pricey though, with the stone dials, the rare stone dials. But the great thing about the date 36 is that there's just so many options. There's just so many different things. That's why I think it's a very deep, like, collector market. Everybody knows what it is. It's kind of like there's a lot of variety. It's sort of like the market for Picasso, right? Why did Picasso become such a famous painter or great painter? Why is his work so valuable? Well, one of the reasons why the Picasso market is good is there's two reasons. Like in the art market, it helps when you have somebody that, number one, is they got to do good work, right? They got to put out quality, right? But it's very important to have a large body of work, okay? When you have a large body of work, that means people can make more money. There's a lot of liquidity. There's more examples. So Picasso cranked out something like 10,000 paintings in his lifetime. That's right, 10,000. That's a lot. The average guy, the average artist makes maybe in a lifetime, I don't know, 1,000, 600, 800,000, right? Picasso was highly productive. This guy would get up in the morning and, he would bang out 5 paintings that day. And back in the day, he was selling them for like, 10 grand. Like in the 70s, you look, the Musketeer paintings, they're probably selling for like 10 grand in the 70s. Now they're 10 million. And, actually that market was dead for a while, but now the prices are up. But the reason is because he made so many examples. There's thousands of paintings that people can make money. Dealers are able to pick up inventory. So the same thing with Rolex. There's a deep, wide market. So you can have liquidity, you can have trading volume. It's the way it works. The problem with the Journe is this is a tiny thing. There's only a handful out there, and I don't think it's ever going to develop into anything that big. You want to have something that's a deep, wide market. Yeah, so voice text. Well, who? Yes, the auto shows. Unbelievable but true. Okay. Uh, what is it? What do you guys having what do you guys want to get a room together? Why don't you guys rent a room together? And it's unbelievable but true. The punters already. These guys are flirting. They're getting they're gonna have a little sword fighting in there, a little sausage fest. Unbelievable but true. This is what these guys do in the chat room. Unbelievable. This is like a little like one of these little bathhouse Barry parties here. Anyway, gentlemen, we're gonna wrap up on this date 40. Again, don't be a window licker or a lollipop sucker. These things are going to be dropping by the summer. 35 grand, 30 grand even. I think 32 grand, 30 grand by the summer. I think wholesale price is going to be 30 grand for the date 40s by the summer. And you want to stick to the more popular models. Or again, if you buy date 36, your money is safe. You get something for 8-10 grand. And it's going to be unbelievable. Yeah, come down here. All right, gentlemen, and I mean gentlemen, click that like, subscribe button, and as the kids say, smash the like button. Smash that like button, and we will see you all on the next Watch Market Update. And if you want to have your collection review, send an email to brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. Gmail.com. Unbelievable. brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. That's the place you go to get your reviews. Send it in. There's no charge for now for all you nasty, vicious punters. Again, don't send me any shitter watches. I don't want to see any kind of Breitling. Only quality stuff, whether it's Patek, AP, Rolex, JLC, even Glashutte. Whatever you want. Okay, gentlemen. Buonasera. Ciao a tutti. Buona serata.